2 of the 30-year Dynasty. I think we're going to leave the recruiting board the way it is. We are because there's just no reason to have 1-stars coming in to Akron right now. And actually, what I want to do is remove some of these 1-star players. Granted, there are a couple guys that do want to come here, but to me, it's just not worth the hassle. This guy is somebody we definitely need to get hitting up. It's, nobody. Actually, we are going to look at a lot of 3-stars this year. Right edge, Will, a receiver. Mike, Will. Cornerback. There's 3-star tight end. 3-star running back. Three-star tight end, no corner, another wide receiver, a right guard, free safety, another wide receiver. We're going to start by offering all these 3-star players. I thought about this at work. Like, why am I going after 1 and 2 stars to fill a roster when I know I can produce maybe some 3s out of what we need? So hopefully we can get some of that going for us. UAB, they are an overall better team. Defensive wise, offensive wise. So we are at UAB. UAB will be running their black uniforms. We're going to be running the gold. The gold. So we are trying here.
Welcome to the Magic City, the football capital of the South, Birmingham, Alabama, home to the UAB Blazers, and the fans here have been eagerly anticipating this.
Alright, this is going to be a good clash. Hopefully we can win here, our first game. The Blazers are definitely going to be a hard team to beat. Hopefully we can win. So, after that game against Nebraska, I felt confident in that we have some things that we can work on.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found.
Sorry
as he stopped at the 18. So UAB's offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Dropping back, it's Kitna. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Blazers send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Here's the return. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Zips offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Oh, a lot of space. Inside the 10. Touchdown, UAB. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Pulls it in. It's Newell. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
And it falls in, complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Zips will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. They'll run play action. Looking deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You know, they say sometimes for quarterbacks the hardest throws to make are when the guy's wide open. How do you miss that throw if you're the QB? Just put it.
Of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
The Blazers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass. It's Finley. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Off play action on first down. With the catch, it's Klein. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, running back gets the give. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Man, it's really hard to control the run through. Nice job just nullifying that run.
And it's caught inside the 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Trying play action. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
And the Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Kitna. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Blazers.
It's a phenomenal effort on 3rd down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You got to love it.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Temple is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Hall of Famer Joe Klecko should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to open.
It's a seam wide open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The quarter comes to a close and UAB is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to throw, it's Finley. Fires to the middle. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
I think the quarterback could have found somewhere else to go with the football on that one. His intended target was not open. As a result, easy incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Zips will send out the punt unit. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. And this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Just keeps slinging it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Another incompletion on third down. The Blazers will punt it away on fourth down. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll run it from the gun. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that, when you need to be able to score some points, so either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Zips have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Finley. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
He'll heave it deep and is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
The Zips will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll try the run. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Blazers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Rides to back and leaves it. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Makes the catch. It's Adams. Knocked down for the tackle.
It's so difficult when the QB gets outside the pocket because now it's not the first play anymore. It's the second play that hurts you. Once you see him and he starts to scramble, now receivers know they got to make the second effort. If they're on the sidelines, now they turn up the field. If they're running across the field from the other direction, they got to come back towards their quarterback. So it's not the first play anymore. It's the scramble play now.
But when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
He stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense calls a timeout to put together a strategy. Looking downfield, it's Finley. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Zips. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
As a quarterback, I'm trying to find my matchup, get the ball to my guy so he can do something with it after the catch. When you put it on his body, he can catch it and then break a tackle and make a play happen like he did just there.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
The Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Back to throw, it's Finley. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead.
How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Davis. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Finley. Here's the pressure. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
Really nice job there by the defense because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with it.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And the Blazers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Loss on 1st down increased the degree of difficulty. 2nd and goal from the 8. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Firing to the right, complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Southern is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 24 over Jacksonville State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Zips with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Got it set up on the outside. At the 45 on his way. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Zips are moving quickly down the field. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to get...
Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football. No PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Zips decide to punt it away.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And the returner will be knocked down. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. DB's right up on the receivers. They go to the ground. And some room to work. Squirts across the 30 to the 32. A pickup of 5.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point.
It's a running room. He's loose. Gets away from one. Finds some space. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Blazers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for space, it's Jackson. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. And the Blazers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start the second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. That's caught. It's Curry. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The Zips send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Hey, and I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
This time he'll be stopped behind the line, and they'll pretty much give back what they just gained. The Blazers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Finds his big tight end. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
First play of the drive comes from the 22.
Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. And the Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. A break to check him out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Trying to do it on the ground. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Finley. This one's complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Zips are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And they'll try to tack on 2. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. And the Blazers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, UAB. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Texas A&M overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from College Station, these Aggies got to be thrilled with this result. Each week,
he tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Finley. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49. So 1st play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They want that clock to run. Got room on the return. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
The Blazers will have it 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Dumps it to the back. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Zips in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Scanning the field, it's Finley. Finds his big tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Wants to keep it in the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. This time he's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw into the end zone. And it's picked off.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slump. Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Golden Eagles will put toe to leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Akron's offense takes the field. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays, and so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
To the air, it's Finley. Gets it out fast.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Zips can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds a tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Zips are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Polk. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Polk. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The Zips come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Can't get him to the ground. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Zips pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. They're setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Zips with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Newell. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This is certainly one way to play great defense. Just play keep away with your offense. This drive will not end. 3rd down coming. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was 3rd down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time. Making a nice tackle before the sticks to set up 4.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And here's the return. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. So Southern Miss's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best.
He's at the touchdown, Southern Miss. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Finley. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Polk. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Zips will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Chapman. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. And off to Jones. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Off the play fake. Time to take a shot. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, this defense received a lot of well-earned accolades after registering 4 sacks last week. They've put everybody on notice, and they're doing it again here early, already registering a sack in this one.
The short hands, it's Davis. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. We've reached a break. It's Southern Mississippi on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. And the Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Finley. Gets it to him on the screen. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
The Zips with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Newell. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Curry. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They'll run play action. Trying to get behind the defense. Fires into traffic, picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they...
Turning it on! There he goes! At the 30. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Gee. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Looking for a crease. It's Curry. Heading to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Zips.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. They're trailing by 10 to Auburn.
The give out of the gun.
Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Got a man. It's Davis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. To throw, it's Braxton. He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Pope. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Curry. Oh, he's got some space. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Zips have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Finley. Pucks it out of the air. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line, well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Second down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Davis. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Keith. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Metcalf. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Back to pass on 2nd down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Curry. Quarterback now breaking the field. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Akron.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Braxton. Unleashes quickly on the slant. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Chester. They'll stop him at the 22 after a 5-yard pickup. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Golden Eagles in the hurry up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. The Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Finley. Quick completion on the out route. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Zips line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. The Zips come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Curry putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Zips have this offense rolling. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Connection to the right. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The Zips getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Sweet cut. All the ball's on the ground. Offense scoops it up and still going. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the Golden Eagles are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And it's loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. To the air, it's Braxton. Grabbed over the middle, it's Davis. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back.
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
The only way they were getting back in this game is if they did that. Great job. Huge explosive play by this offense. We need multiple scores. Got to keep the hammer down, but great job making the explosive.
Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Eagles want to move quickly. Might as well give it to him again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Golden Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
He's got the 1st down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. The offense changing the play. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Shows him the stiff arm. Makes it past the marker. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Finley. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the cornerback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll pull it down. Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And the kicker will try to give them a little more cushion on this lead. No, no good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Handoff from the shotgun. Makes his man miss.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. Handoff to Jones. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He stopped right there, short of the first down, in this defense trying to preserve the lead. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Wide open spaces. The ball pops out. And they recovered their own fumble, but they'll still have to give up the football, a turnover on downs. The Golden Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Braxton. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The completion short of the sticks, it's 2nd down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
He'll pull it on the read. Hard running there. Creates a little space. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you've now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. They're going to run it. He stopped short, and they'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense. And the Zips inside the final minute trying to wind this clock to 0. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Right down the middle. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Zips will punt it away on 4th down. Now, if you're really worried about the block, I guess you could think about taking the safety here in the free kick. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these 4th quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do. Hit the QB as he's throwing it and force the incompletion.
Complete to the right. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Braxton. Unloads to the wideout. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another